Hello traders and welcome to another video analysis. Today is March 12th, Friday, the last day of a trading week. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar. Data from China in form of, as you can see, fixed asset management, industrial production, retail sales and unemployment rate had been released at 3 o'clock already. The other data that had been released that are quite interesting are data from the United Kingdom. At 8 o'clock we have a GDP, which was better than expected, minus 2.9% versus minus 4.9%. Industrial production, minus 1.5 versus minus 0.9%, so it's worse than expected. Manufacturing production, worse than expected, minus 2.3% versus minus 1.0%, and the trade balance is shrinking, minus 9.8 billion pounds. So the other data not that much important for the economy. As you can see, plenty of data from Germany were released. Wholesale price index, CPI, harmonized CPI, as you can see, in line with the expectations, and that's basically everything from the Eurozone during the London session. We got some data to be released, scheduled for release from Canada and from the US during the, of course, New York session. The first thing is the unemployment rate from Canada. As you can see, the market participants expect a decrease from 9.4 to 9.2%. Of course, the employment change, the part-time employment change, as a kind of a sub data of the labor market in the Canada, and the other data are PPI from the US, 2:30, PPI core, and Michigan consumer sentiment index scheduled for release at 4 o'clock. There is no surprise here. The consumer sentiment index is expected to rise from 76.8 points to 78.4 points. So that's plenty of data to be released today. Let's take a look at the first one. First interesting chart, which is euro to the British pound. This chart, as you can see, doesn't react much on the news, of course. As you can see, we are still going lower, and this channel might still be extended lower. Of course, we have a false breakout here, false breakout here. The lows of 8,540. Those lows are, of course, lows from the 24th of the February, and they might be even hit soon. As you can see, so far there is the trend line that holds this move down before the acceleration to the downside. On the other hand, we have a technical resistance 8,671, and the one that wasn't clear yet, 8,739. The downtrend is being continued. British pound and the Japanese yen, after the data, we are still going up. On the British pound to Japanese yen, as you can see, we are way above the channel. Apparently we can draw a new channel here, which will be much more steeper, and that channel would definitely indicate that the up move is being clearly continued, right? So we can do something like that on the chart. And as you can see, we have the other channel. Let me just make it a little bit more clear which one is which one. There you go. The blue one is the acceleration channel. So we are still going up. We are above the key technical resistance 149.77, and now we are heading towards 153.76. This is the high of some importance, because I have it in the chart. That will be some high. There you go. This is the high from 2018, ladies and gentlemen. So that's a kind of a 3-year, yeah, there you go, 3-year chart, 3-year high on the chart, about to be hit. So basically the Japanese yen is being smashed, and the British pound is being bought all over the board. And please take a look here. We are still trading above the 70 levels. This 70 level is of course the overbought market condition levels, and we are still trading above it. So this momentum is still high, is still positive, is still strong. So please consider the fact that maybe after the 153 and 76 is violated, the next target is the high from the beginning of the 2018, from the 1st of the February at 156.60. So that's another higher high to be tested if this one is violated. The 149.77 will be of course a technical support for the market. And the last pair of a pound is of course cable, British pound to American dollar. Let me see if I can get it. There you go. We have this chart, and let me just zoom in. The situation is very similar to the previous charts, despite the fact that the last wave down has not been completed yet. We are still building the wave B to the upside. So right now we are approaching the level of 1.4017 again. So this ABC correction might still be happening, but if we go any further up towards the channel boundary, then of course the chances for the wave C are getting smaller and smaller. But for now it doesn't look that bad. As you can see, we need to adjust the levels, because it will be the low of the wave A will be now here, and of course the high of the wave B, well, it's still this level. So 1.3538 is the target for the wave C, and 100% of the Fibonacci extension is 1.3538. So that's still valid targets. Apparently, please keep an eye on the up moves on the British pound, because it looks like we are going up, but the momentum is not that strong. So I still think that we are in progress of making wave B to the upside. All right, and the US dollar to the Canadian dollar, due to the recent data release. Let's take a look what is going on this pair. Yeah, can I have this chart? There you go. What is going on? Unfortunately, after this triangle pattern was done, there is no breakout to the outside, right? And the upside is being not confirmed, so we can just abandon this scenario. We have a bounce, we have a triangle. We should go up towards the 1.2864. Unfortunately, this trade, this setup was invalidated, and we have a breakout to the downside with a low at 1.2520. So right now it looks like a US dollar is being sold, Canadian dollar is being bought just before the data are being published. The next target for the price is 1.2468. This is the low of the end of the February, 25th of the February. So please keep an eye on this reaction, because we might do like a double bottom, right? We might do double bottom, especially on this long-term downtrend. As you can see here, it might be an important and valid signal for the incoming trend change, right? But if there is no double bottom, then we can just forget about any kind of a bounce, any kind of a bigger bounce than usual, and all of these measurements can be right now simply removed from the chart. So please keep an eye on the price reaction at 1.2468. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys on Monday morning. Bye bye, and have a nice weekend.